Hello! How's it going? Gonna be doing some Blender today. Turn this music down a bit. Maybe change up the song. Alright, so I want to do some interior design today, and I have been thinking about conversation pits. Oh, Eddie, waking up here? There we go. Oh. Eddie? Alright, so I want to get some reference images first. So let's bring up PureRef. Is it here? Let's bring up a new window. And let's see. What? Hey! Grab some more images here. I want to find one. Ooh, I like that. That's like a nice little collection. Love this one with the organ. Now, I want to find one with knocking down stuff. Ooh, I like this one. Oh. I want to find one with a fireplace. Those, really nice tube ones. Kind of like this image that I found earlier that Animal Crossing. I wish I saved. Had exactly what I was looking for. Patient. You know, I'll just grab this. And I'll try to do what I'm thinking of from memory. Anyways. Alright, let's arrange my reference images. Okay. Hey, bud. Alright, so let's start by making... Oh. Eddie just wants to be a part of everything today. Okay. Eddie. Okay. Let's say go for 5x5. No. Go 10x10 would be a bit big. 10x10. Let's start with that. I'm gonna put it right in the center here. Reference on my other screen. Yay big. And this is 2 meters tall. Say Let's make this actually just bring this down to 1 meter. Something like that. Up. Actually makes okay. Center. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we are going to need to do a quick Boolean. I had... No, let's get Screencaster on here. Yeah, that's good. All right, so now that that's open, just up and back down. All right, so there's the start of our pit. I think it's deep. Up a bit. Now to do the actual inset. So we can make this as individual. I think what's actually going to be if I here scale it up and do. I'm going to duplicate this. That. Good. Add another Boolean. This. This. Few things. So this is going to be the top of ouch. That. Grab all these. Actually, let's put a loop cut in here. Fair. Very deep. Like, quickly. Bottom. Distract me. Off quickly. Okay. Yeah, I think it's maybe a little bit too deep. Move it up a little bit just so the grid isn't distracting me. It's a little too deep. Let's just grab the bottom here. Hello, Kyrie. There we go. And then the basic structure of the pit. Let's make some cushions for this. Cube. Make this much smaller. Probably good. And now we're going to make this more of a cushion, giving it a subdivision, and we are also going to subdivide this a bit. That's too much. Probably fine. Should we shade it smooth? Yeah. Do this as a ray. What? Why do I want this? As this, then we'll make the corner pieces different because they'll need to be their own thing. So, but this means I can just this put it on. Okay. Now will just get one of these, take off the gray and this so I can work on it. This fits in. I think the ideal will be, it needs to be at least that thick. So we're just gonna good, and then we're just five, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna extract them. These to be a little bit more even. I think that's probably good. Apply the subdivision surface. Crank this up a bit. Corner one. So I want find this corner being a little bit more sharp. Too much? A little too much. So I'll just create some subdivision here to corner sharper. That's better. All right. Y'all can still see it. Okay, so now we just need to, I just want to make sure that these, I think the edges aren't quite the same size. No. There. I guess I can actually use this. That's not the right one. Here. About 0.28. That's close enough in my books. So, let's figure out the sizing for everything else. All right, I'm liking how this is looking. Now, for the back, figure out how I want to make that. I'm probably gonna actually just use the same cushions just to save time. Yeah, you know it, RFC. It's conversation pit time. We're gonna be conversing all over the place in this conversation. Wait, actually, what angle is it? It is at 5. Okay, minus 64 for this. Oh, you know we're gonna have a hanging fireplace in the middle. It's not a conversation pit without a fireplace. It might be a little deeper than the other. Ooh, much deeper. Oh, did my camera freeze? Try. Yeah, I just don't have I just when I'm in the groove. Nice. See if I can get this fixed. Windows here to see if that'll help. All right, no. For what it's worth, Deathloop episode. Yeah, I've been thinking about Deathloop when I thought about those hanging fireplaces. I am gonna see if I can unplug and replug this camera. What's up? I'm back. All right. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Deathloop, that game had a really nice style. Great, just phenomenal. Now, how am I gonna do these corner bits? I should have played more of the multiplayer stuff, but I dropped it relatively quickly. I really like the story. I like that there was kind of like a meta that developed around the online stuff. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm glad that games like oh, what was there was like another kind of sci-fi-ish game that had monsters stalking you. I can't remember if it was by the Amnesia devs, but Soma. Glad they added a no monsters version to that, because I found it a bit tedious. That game has other problems, but how these work. And yeah, I Alien Isolation I played a chunk of, but I got a really bad save like really early on, so it ended up like just bumming me out because I was stuck in like, I feel like before I even met the alien. I eventually went back and kind of brute forced my way through it. But yeah. Let's see, what's gonna be the best way? This is gonna be like an angle thing. Angle thing. This might also look super weird. We're gonna design a new cushion. This corner, similar to what we did here. And so I'm just gonna take that off. Get it. And also not shaded smooth, because it looks really weird when it gets shaded smooth. Okay, now this is going to be a little weird because it's going to do that. Oh yeah, Soma was set in Toronto. I totally forgot about that. This is going a little less great than I wanted. Roll that back. No geometry nodes today. I wish I knew how to use them better in other applications. Keep pressing buttons. Oh, a little thick. Yeah, I wish it's geometry nodes are something that I use every once in a while, but once I got something like once I started using some of these like tools like scatter wherever it is on here, I didn't have as much of a need for it. But it's really good for making cities. That's what I like using it for mostly. Okay, now we're gonna have to see how this fits in, but we're gonna make it work. I don't think that's the center blender. Okay. This is gonna be something I'm probably gonna have to just shape a little bit more by hand. And let me look at actual corner cushions. I don't know why I have such a hard time with corner cushions. Okay, they just extend out in the corner, so maybe I actually... They cheated by making real cushions. Which is offensive to me, a 3D artist who has to build these all myself. So I wonder if it would actually make more sense, as much as this was a fun time, to take one of these again, bring it in, take out the array. I think this would actually be here if I just make it as 2 separate cushions. And tried to do this one little extender thing. I can also just have them overlap and then deal with it. I could actually do... I could actually just join them. That might be even better option. So if I just take off the subdivision here. Let's take rid of it. Okay, there we go. Let's get the corners lined up. Okay, now we have this really messy corner thing. Actually, okay. Then I just need to and this line, I think. Not super pretty, but... Oh, and there's some weird stuff here. Where did things end up? Oh, boy. That would explain a lot. Did it happen to this one as well? That one stayed relatively normal. Okay. That's probably good for our corner cushion. So now I can try and join these and see what it does to it. And let's see what adding a subdivision. I will quickly smooth this out. Luckily, a lot of that is hidden, but I want to smooth out some of this in sculpting. So this doesn't look so awkward here. Right, because I'm reading two different meshes. Flatten work. Not perfect, but what is? Okay. Some of these will need to be adjusted some. Yes. All right. Starting to look conversation pity. I didn't put stairs in, but I will probably do that actually here once I apply textures. Now, let's work on... let's work on the stairs. So that's gonna go... Well, actually, let's grab a texture just so I don't I remember to do that now instead of later. Okay. Under... Actually, what am I doing? I have a massive library of stuff here. We are. Fabric. Oh, thank you to Dirk Universe for following. Sorry, I missed that a little bit earlier. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. If you are, why not just slap a Boolean operator on me? Oh yeah, you know what? You're actually right. I should have just done the Boolean operator. But, yeah, it's done at this point. Sorry, I just saw that. If you don't know who we are, though, we are Hand-Eye Society. We're a nonprofit in Toronto that does that helps support independent video game developers. We have a festival coming up later this year that I'm sure there'll be more to hear about. We run. Oh, thank you, and Society for doing that. We do lots of great stuff. We have Discord over there. We run workshops. I just did a Blender workshop a little while ago. Oh. Hi, Len. Thank you for manning the account. I want to kind of look through the textures a bit and see. Yeah, I learned Dirk, I learned Blender by essentially just through YouTube. A lot of like just Googling something I wanted to do and trying to figure out a way that it would fit into my workflow. Definitely don't want that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to this one. I do like this one. A little dark, but I might go and mess around with it unless I want to see what else there is here. We can absolutely have a competitive Blender stream, Len. Gladly. A little Blender jam. Okay, we're gonna stick with this this fabric and essentially just apply it to everything here, which could do at the beginning. I always forget to just leave it at the end. Yeah, Blender Guru. Yeah, I have a lot of channels that I look at. And see, the other thing that you'll see that I messed up here is that I didn't do all my UVs before I duplicated everything, so I'm gonna have to do a bunch of UVs quickly and actually save this. These. That one I'll have to fix. Most of these it's getting pretty well. RFC2822, thank you for following. Nice to have you in the chat. That actually looks pretty okay, so I'm not going to mess around with that. Yeah, are you talking about Dreams, the game thing, or is there a YouTube channel named Dreams? I haven't ran into them if they have. The game Dreams, though, I thought was very neat, and I wish I stuck around with it more. I'm sure that in the time that I have stopped playing it, and now there are some really wild stuff on there. Hey, getting this conversation pit done. Is this gonna do the same weird thing? Yeah, that's kind of expected with these corner pieces, huh? Well, if I have time at the end, I will go and those. Right now I want to do a little bit more modeling. Okay, so let's start doing the stairs. Be over here. Apply this array. This array. Yeah, some faces left over, but I will. That. Okay, so for this, let's see. And just so I can see this, I'm going to give it a quick. We're going to have this float. Angle-wise. It's sticking out a bit more. Forward a bit more. Ray on here. Perfect, except for whatever happened here. Oh, I see what happened. All right. Back in place. And this will be another spot where I'm gonna actually take that advice and use a Boolean. Something like that. Now I probably cut a... No, I did not cut a hole in the floor. Great. Yeah, there we go. There's some stairs. All right, now let's make this fireplace. So let's see, we're gonna put a pit in here. Let's put a texture on some of this just so I can see things a little bit better. They have this nice red carpet down there, so let's throw that on. Fabric carpet. Let's see if we get some funky design. Well, I think I need to either this or apply scale. Definitely not what we're looking for. Use this for now. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but it's something. Then I think the rest of this should be like a stone. Like a marble or a marble, not a marble. Marble or a concrete. Let's see. Or actually, probably another wood. I think it would actually be good as that wood thing. Go. We're gonna build our pit here. I'm not. I haven't got anything wrong selected. A little bit taller. I want it to be... Let's see. A little bit taller than these. And then we're going to put in a loop cut. Here. Clean this computer off. It's talking a little bit. Okay. This. Nope. There we go. Extract normal. On normals. And then this can actually just be feeded. Well, actually, you know what I might do? I'll do that. Throw some kind of texture on it just for now. Dark marble for now. And let's get this actual tube in. That would be... Nope, not a cone. Cylinder. There. Like that, because then you could like sit and you would still be able to see people across from you. A little bit lower. Catch the fire. Nobody lofts anymore. Alright. And this is just going to be a metal. That's okay. Not like a huge fan. Let's also get a... I know I'm not doing lighting yet, but let's get some HDR in here so we get some... I think I'm going to change this, though. Ooh, this might actually be nice. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Whatever this is. Alright. And then on this, Cat's trying to turn off my computer. Inset face. Oh, ooh, nope. Nope. I just needed one. Stay there. And we're just gonna... Alright. I need to fix that eventually. Alright. Maybe one day 3D programmers will understand things like this is a thin sheet of metal instead of everything. Yeah. One of these days, eventually, I'll be able to apply a glass modifier to a plane, and it'll be like, no, this is just a very thin plane of glass. We can always dream. Now, what does the rest of this room look like? Think about other stuff. Let's block this out quickly. So... I think one wall of windows. Oh, the origin for this is way off, huh? Oh no. Hanging plant. Yes. Let's try to do something like that. Ball zone. Nicky here, Thunder. A lot of these, oh man, a lot of these conversation type pictures. Look at how open this room is. Is that another fire pit? Doing a square room, I think. No shag carpet. I feel like I let's see if we can find a nice, like the shag in this PPR is. They insisted on the hardest carpet to clean. Everything just needed to stick in there. They wanted to make sure that their house always smelled like cigarettes. God, it's so hot. Let's see if doing some of the UV stuff will make this any better. Yeah. Any better rendered? There's no light, so it doesn't show super well. Oh, well. That's not what I necessarily wanted out of my environment texture, but yeah, we're behind the bookcase right now. This is what happened. Is it just? I wonder if it's just that environment texture isn't working. Okay, can I put in another HDR? Okay, I can put in other HDRs. I think that one I just maybe downloaded the wrong one. Yeah, it's a TX. Okay, well we can try this for indoor lighting. Okay, a little bit better. And the carpet looks slightly better without this, without the interstellar mess that was happening. You can start to see the tiling and change this up. Yeah. I can also go searching for something. Ooh, I think this is actually going to be what's in here. Yes, absolutely. There we go. That is what I was looking for. Yeah, it wasn't originally orange, but that way now. It's actually kind of shiny, which is a little weird. For especially from, oh, I wonder if I'm in. Oh, that would explain a lot. There we go. I love this. This Extreme PBR Next is a really good set of materials, but it automatically switches me to Eevee whenever I'm applying stuff. Here we go. It's starting to. We're starting to look like we got something here. So let's do one of our glass walls. Might be a two stream job. If I'm guessing. Okay, we're gonna actually delete this and put in a new plane. Set up the glass. I dated someone for a while who would occasionally have to go over to her granny's house and scrub the walls to get the cigarette coloring out. Ooh, angled glass sounds good. Maybe even. Could it be curved in? Or I could put it as like a greenhouse situation, like this. All the rage. What if actually? See, that's actually not a bad idea. So let's make this look like a real spaceship, as long as this doesn't crash right now. Getting warm in here. Now, PBR does have a glass texture. I can't remember how much I like it, though. I think they only have one. Glass? Yeah, they just have a standard glass texture, and it's okay. It'll be easier for me to make my own here. Let's do it underneath. I'd like to have my shaders down here. And it's not like I'm doing a whole lot of work to make this anyways. It's just using the glass. SDF. Oh, my screencaster stopped working. Figure that out later. I have so many extensions on here that I'm sure that they're starting to yell at each other at some point. Get this switched me back to Eevee. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna add a little bit of roughness, and and we're gonna change this texture now that we're actually starting to work inside. I might even. There we go. This reminds me, if you've ever been to Vegas, Circus Circus, a hotel that is arguably on the Strip. They have part of their, like, it looks like a big circus tent, and all of the like actual tent is like, instead of tarp, it's this like glass that looks like this, and they have an amusement park in there, and it is, in that Vegas heat, it is just a greenhouse because it's just a big old tent made of glass. Very, very sweaty place. Okay, now let's out. Oh, I don't want box cutter. No, I turn box cutter off. There we go. Want it to be a little bit bigger. Side that I want. There. Be good. Duplicate this. After I fix this, happen. Okay, now I want to build a bit of a frame for this. Figure out what I would like to do for that. Let's bring this back up to 0. Nope. Oh, I messed up there. Origin. That back to there-ish. Start building. All right, this. Oh, this is very weird. Okay. Oh, ignore that. I'm just gonna make a new. to see how this goes. Be nice to have gotten that I didn't. Might have a couple of people who do Blender in the chat. People at Hand Eye that around with that. I have to do this by hand. Well, by hand, that's making it sound much more difficult than it is. Grab another. Oh, I grabbed something weird there. Okay, well, I can remove this now from here and add in all these base. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's try this. Nope. Put one here. Yeah, so I've never worked with Unity, or sorry, Unreal. If you're talking about Unreal Engine or Unity Engine, I'm okay at Blender to Unity, but it's not my specialty. I'm trying to do more of it. I'm working on a couple games right now, but I have been very busy. I think because my first game was Pixel, so didn't need to use Blender for that. And then I picked it up for, yeah, very frustrating. I sure wish the render engines talked nicer to each other, but it's just like teaching me to be a bit more consistent with how I do my textures and doing baking and stuff. But I'm not in there. I'm not amazing at the unit shaders. At least I can't do. I can do basic stuff, but not the not this kind of stuff that I can do on Blender. But that's more because I just spent a lot of time with it. There is such a way to do this that I'm just not thinking right now. Grab them? I can grab most of them. Yeah, it's F to connect. I just wish I didn't have to select all of them at once. Once again, last time I tried this. Okay, now it's working. Last time I tried it, it made a weird angle. Yeah, I wish my screencast was still working, but it's disappeared for some reason. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I almost want to... Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to duplicate this. And on the other end... What is this? 89? Wanted it to... So what? Minus 89. Oh, right, but the patient is all messed up right now. I just kind of have to like a decent. It's enough. Yeah, close enough. I'm gonna change the color of the glass on this one. Oh, and the glasses. Please. That looks better. What color is better to be doing in? Yeah, there we go. Gonna get a roof on here, and we're gonna hide it pretty much immediately because I done enough work to put lighting in yet. But I do want to see what this looks like now. What's up here? Doing something weird with that, but I think that's just because I'm weird. But and let's change this HDRI to something outdoors so we actually get some light that works. Which is Klopenheim. Oh, that's too dark. Snowy field. Sunset. That's too city. Hilly terrain. Much better. Slowly getting there. I actually think this might be a fun... I know it's really dark, but let's see what this looks like as a render. Oh, I didn't even turn the stuff on. No camera. Oh, of course. That would also make it hard to... Alright. We're getting there. I'm surprised this carpet texture rougher in my opinion. That'll be something I will probably fix myself later. Alright, now let's do doorways. Fix the 70s so we can kinda, or like faux 70s, so we can kinda do whatever we want with this doorway. Do that, I'm going triangle door. Oh yeah, sliding doors would be good. Could do those like big a triangle door here, and then on the other one I'll put a big sliding door, or mix them up and do both. Try some. Give these textures quickly. Not final, but something to get. One where you don't know how to like operate the shower. It has to be like different. The mirror has a screen in it for some reason. Oh. Slide over here. It'll be on a rail. Be a cube, and I'll make this into what I want it to look like. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having the same texture on everything. I think more houses should have more shag carpet in every nook and cranny. A little bit awnings. Green porcelain toilets with shag carpet covers and shag carpet in the bathroom with a shag carpet rug under your feet. I'm very glad that I haven't seen those toilet covers in ages. Oh no, it's just this needs to be brought up off the ground a bit. Now, we actually have to make a doorway. I think it's just going to be duplicate of this that's joined up. Okay. I knew I was going to hide that. Massive waste of space spent on a door this large, but and in such a weird shape. Yeah, let's try it. Otherwise, I have another idea for the shape. All right, nothing in there. And a boolean this. Now, why is this not? Regular cube. Just a cube. Weird. Maybe I just need to subdivide this a bit. No, still not liking that. Well, I think I'm actually going to do... Instead of this, we're going to go... this. And... delete this. Try to place this in the center. Yeah, I think we're gonna take this kind of shape and incorporate it into places. Now, if I can just get this boolean to work. Why is it not work? Weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it there, just to remind myself. I'm gonna take this door out. Because the other option I can actually do is just doing knife. Don't want to select it. Not going to be perfect. Ooh. Oh, did it do it? Oh, God. Oh no, it only does it one side, but... Oh, I didn't even... Did I not take it to the ground? Oh, that's fine. I'll, deal with that later. Hard to get this, accurate. It'll probably be a fix next stream kind of thing. Okay. Stuff. That. Got a door. Not perfect, but we got a door. I'll in a bit. And just for now, we're just gonna put a empty box there for now. Right. Let's see. Lamps in here for now. Now, let's see. Lamps, kind of big. Let's make some big orb lamps. Fun. So we're just going to out here. Let's see what this looks like when I put a source of light inside of it. Now I can just put this. Okay, perfect. Now, flatten this out a little bit. It's a little hard to. Oops, accidentally added that in. Started that. Alright, now let's place these around. Just parent that. Right. And once I place these, be close to it for today. I'll definitely come back to finish this. Oh, of course I didn't grab any of the lights. No. Okay. Fine. Back at lights. Yes. Okay, perfect. Now I can move that around. Still dark, probably because these are encased in glass, but let's see what this is looking like before I call it. Oh, and there's a I forgot to take out, and I'm also going to up the sampling quite a bit. Okay. I want to make the glass a bit rougher because right now it just looks like it kind of looks like it's pink outside. So I need to add a bit of a frost to that. And obviously I need more light and to kind of bevel out some of these wall edges. Not as flat and sharp as that. Let's see what this looks like when it's done. This is using the K-Cycles renderer. Mine is a little outdated. I'm still on 3.0. There we go. Let's look at this. Oh, and well, I'm frozen, but that's okay. Yeah, 3.0. Blender hit 3.0 a little while ago, earlier this year, I think. Back to this and see if it'll start my camera. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'm behind. So I use oops, accidentally closed that out. I think it just accidentally crashed. Fine. See when my last save was, and I might have to get an autosave there. Oh no, it got everything. Okay. Yeah, so I use 3.0 right now because I have a million tools that I just haven't updated. And same with my, because I use a different render engine. I wait for that to update, and then when I do workshops, I use 3. Whatever the most recent one is. That's what everybody else is going to have. But I think that's going to mark it as the end for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember to check us out. We have a wonderful website. We have a wonderful Discord that we hang out in, and we announce these things. We have a festival coming up later this year, so keep your eyes peeled for that. We have things going on all the time. I'm Aaron. This is Hand-Eye Society. Thank you so much for joining.